Hello again. This is a small video this time. Our wonderful tradition of Indian classical music, be it Hindustani, be it Carnatic, both these systems have been blessed by so many people who made amazing music in the past, many of whom are no longer alive. Some are alive, but thanks to technology, a lot of their music is still alive in the form of recordings, and we are privileged and blessed that we have access to that. Now we have access to that freely in the internet. There are so many favorites, but just a random example which came to my mind is Madurai Mani Iyer, who actually passed away before I was born. Same thing happened with the Mridangam legend Palani Subramanya Pillai, who also passed away before I was born. Then I look at Hindi film songs, Kundan Lal Saigal, who died in 1947, so many decades before I was born, like that. But today, if I attend a concert by a young musician, even someone who is below 15 or 20, the moment I sit there, I am in the present. And they sing, for example, they sing Enduro Mahanubhavulu, and I have listened to amazing versions of Enduro Mahanubhavulu sung by my hero M.D. Ramanathan, for example. So if I sit there listening to the kid and I am thinking of M.D. Ramanathan's Enduro Mahanubhavulu, then my level of enjoyment is going to go down a lot. One, and I'm not even going to hear what the person is singing. So, lot of our senior Rasikas, listeners, there are concerts which get streamed online, and when the concert is going on here, listeners can comment on the side. So you'd be surprised, and it's a little sad and very amusing also. Somebody sings some song. What are we doing? We are spending our time, 2 hours, 2.5 hours, sitting in front of our phone or computer, apparently listening to that person who is singing online now. But you look at the conversation, firstly, there is not even much need for conversation, except maybe somebody asks, who is this composition by? And person who doesn't know asks that, and somebody can give an answer. Or somebody can say like bravo. In a live audience we can clap or say sabash or whatever. We can express appreciation is there, information is there, which is nice. We get a chance to appreciate and share. Anything shared. We watch a stand-up comedy show sitting alone in our room by ourselves. It's funny, we laugh. But one of the biggest attractions of attending a live performance of stand-up comedy is that we are sitting in a hall full of hundreds of others who are also waiting. They've come there specifically to laugh. So that entire gathering laughing is a different energy altogether that we miss when we listen to concerts online. So this live chat is a nice thing where we can share things and some anecdotes or whatever we can share. But much of the time, the other side is that somebody is singing, let us say, Deva Deva Kalyani, for example. Then you will find somebody say, oh, should have heard Chamangudi sing Deva Deva Kalyani. Or somebody sings Dinamani Vamsha, Tilaka. Then they say, oh, Maharajpura Santana, how he sang Dinamani Vamsha. Okay, I myself admire so many people from the past, but when I listen to somebody right now, I try, and it's not easy. Definitely, we are all afflicted by nostalgia. But I have trained and have been training myself to be in the present, because otherwise there are so many things which happened in the past which give us pleasure. There are so many things which give us pain. But if we just dwell on the past, present will be just going wasted, and that becomes the past, wasted past also. So it is not only about nostalgia, but being present. Suppose a teaching session or a concert. Now, since life itself is online, I'm telling this, we have the freedom of sitting alone in our house and following a concert. So, suppose I'm listening to a concert, then I have my phone and I'm just forwarding jokes or whatever. Some nice Sangati would have come and gone. I don't listen to that. So now most people, especially the younger generation, they always have a mobile phone with them. So either a forward or SMS or game, or so many options are there. So as a music, I am talking as a music student, not as a music guru, but as a music student, I am saying, if we listen even 5 minutes, 10 minutes, it's okay. But that 5 minutes, if we train ourselves to be in the present and just give full concentration, full attention to whatever we are doing. I'm not talking only about listening to Carnatic music, concerts or classes. Anything we do is applicable everywhere. But Carnatic music, why I specifically said about nostalgia is that because it is one big a present thing in the Carnatic music scenario among listeners. So at least those of you who follow me, who are studying music, just try doing something and then do only that 100%. That's why people advocate meditation, because meditation is just training the mind to be still and to be like this and concentrate on. So people sit in a dark room with the door closed, so there is no wind, and they light a lamp and it's just the one flame. So you concentrate on the flame and on the black spot and the starting of the flame. Why? Because then everything else is dark. There is no visual distraction. There is no audio distraction. You're just looking at this. If we learn to tune a manual tanpura or a veena perfectly, that itself makes our mind concentrate like that. So basically what meditation says, concentration says, is all the same thing expressed in different ways. So try and concentrate fully, whether you are teaching, whether you are performing, whether you are practicing, whether you are learning, whether you are listening, whatever you do. It doesn't matter whether you do for 3 hours. Some people find it difficult now. People have smaller and smaller attention span. So a video like this, which is 10 minutes long, will get maybe 100 views, 200 views. Well, if you make a few small video, just little bit of this and little bit of that for 50 seconds, it can get millions of views. Because that's the patience people have. Just watch it, okay, maybe not even watch fully, just watch a little bit and forward or put it in your social media thing. But for serious people who really want to go deeper and deeper and further, definitely concentrate and be in the present. That's all. They say, it's not my line, I read somewhere, what the past is over and future is yet to come, while here and now is a gift. That's why, because it's a gift, it's called present. Oh well. Okay.